Some of the wildest shit you ever seen in the county jail.
Wildest shit I seen in the county jail. Wildest.
You saying all kind of shit. The one that stood out the most, like unfucking believable.
When this breed nigga killed the Royal.
Damn.
In 11, and they was in a pod across from us. And you could just see the nigga, they was stabbing the shit out the breed nigga in his back, but he had the Royal under him. Just hit him in the head.
Damn.
He died. That bitch was vicious. 06. That was like the most vicious year I think they probably had.
Damn. That's tough.
Because the Kings was trying on the vice lords on the fold because Kato had died. It was rough for them. It was rough.
Oh, Kato?
Yeah, Kato. You know, the foes and the travelers had killed Kato.
Okay.
And the Kings was like any foe they catch. Oh man. But you know, that's who make all the knives, the Mexicans.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Man, it was vicious. It was vicious. It was vicious.
Coming from that, seeing that type of shit, how does that mold you? What's the thinking process like?
Man, like I say, that shit matured the fuck out of me quick, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it taught me how to be a clean person. It taught me how to be responsible. It taught me, like I say, to depend on myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't had nothing but my grandma. Really, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was who was hitting me with the pay. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Every female I had, they left.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? Every like I'm the type of nigga like this. You my homie, like my homie, them, they might have came to see me once or twice. That was enough for me.
Right.
That was enough for me because you ain't have to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So that was enough for me. Like one of my homies, the Kings, threw a bottle through a window and hit him. They trying to come see me. So that was enough for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You ain't got to be dedicated to. I ain't your obligation. If you come see me once, that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But man, it just made me grow the fuck up, bro. It made me. I ain't gonna lie. It made me want to stop doing goofy shit. And if I was gonna do this shit, get some money out this shit. You know what I'm saying? That was the thing about that shit, bro. I was tired of being broke. I was tired of depending on anybody else.
Well, you look like you're doing good. You look healthy.
Yeah, man, I'm fucked up. Just make it look good.
So hey, listen. Some can, some cool.
Fake it till I motherfucking make it, man.
Listen, that's what's going on out here. So I mean, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, man. But so come on, we ain't doing music, but are we doing anything with music?
Well, right now, you know, me and my homie Doe, we managing Lou right now. So right now, that's what I'm into. I was managing Trigger. I was also managing this kid. Damn, I forgot the kid name. Dope kid. He had a lot of money behind it. So
really, he got a YouTube, Instagram.
Yeah, his name was Artem, but I changed his name to ATK to shorten it up. Okay. But he was dope, man. I had a guy $1 million that he came to me to work with him. Kid just ain't want to listen, man. I had got him a feature with her, you know. But that's what I've been doing with the music. Like I'm at the age, like I just want to, you know what I'm saying, make the money because I'm too old to be out here rapping. And too old. That's a young nigga game. You know what I'm saying? It's a young nigga. It's like me trying to go to the NBA right now, man.
Especially if you ain't already kind of like.
Yeah. You know, like that's what I'm saying. If you an old nigga, it's because you got history already.
Right.
You've been in this shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm trying to be a breakout. It's 40-year-old ass goofy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be that, man. Little niggas ain't trying to hear what I'm talking about, man.
They ain't trying to hear nothing. They don't want to hear anything. You know what I'm saying? They don't really want to hear anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
But you know, the so being on this side of it, it's tough. It's tough. Because now you like you gotta work and you gotta fight for who you working with. Because making music is beautiful. Right. And I still love that aspect of it. Like I could still go in the studio and make some shit that I know better than 90% of this shit out here.
Right.
But it will be the fact of dealing with the business aspect of this shit. That shit is like, it's the worst, bro. I hate it. Like from every aspect I've ever dealt with the music industry, I hate it, bro.
When you look back, who's some of the most influential artists to you outside of just coming home and the guys is making music? Who was somebody when you thought like when you came to the conclusion that I'm gonna make music, right? Who did you look at? What type of style of music was kind of like your wave?
Jay-Z and Dipset was the most niggas I ever listened to.
All the time.
Yeah. So I was a huge Jay-Z and Dipset ass nigga. Like that's all I wanted to hear.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
So when I started rapping, I think, you know what I'm saying, that I wanted to rap like what I heard from them niggas, slick talking ass shit, you know what I'm saying?
Cold shit.
Fly nigga shit.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
You definitely a fly nigga, man. So I can see that. Man. I can see that. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about influences, who would you say is probably the most influential from your hood, from where you come from? Whether if it's good, bad, and different. Who would you say inspired you?
The most influential from where I grew up, he ain't here no more. But it was a dude from my hood named Scooter. He probably was like the person that if you ever be like look up to a nigga, that was the nigga I looked up to because he moved how a nigga was supposed to move when they in the street. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He wasn't no dumb nigga, and he was a hustling ass nigga, and he wasn't no coward.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? If you cover all aspects of this shit and everybody respect that, you can't do nothing but look up to that. You know what I'm saying?
And would you consider him the most respected from where you come from?
One of the most respected. Everybody got their own opinion who that might be the most respected. But I feel, especially everybody from my block, but look at it like
that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like who everybody kind of looked up to, yeah.
In the hood, it was always just like that one somebody who kind of terrorized the hood type.
Oh man, there's a lot of terrorists where I'm from, man.
Really?
Yeah, man. There's a few terrorists.
Yeah.
There's a few terrorists, man.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Long with
don't know one somebody get it all, huh? No.
No, there's a few terrorists, man.
Yeah.
Foden was retired.
Yeah. What would you say? Because sometimes, man, we live in jungles, straight jungles, right?
Yeah.
Or even if we don't live there, we hang there type of situation. It's a certain way you got to navigate through those type of situations, you know what I'm saying, in order to make it. It was somebody who you was looking at that you were saying, just like what you said, like, I like how he moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna move like that because it's slick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What would you say was your short-term goal, right? We all have long-term goals. We all have short-term goals. What was the goal? Being in the streets, doing the music, having certain niggas that you was looking up to. What did you want immediately? What was the immediate, like right now?
To get money. To get money, man. Like I grew up, niggas was getting money. Niggas had cars, rims, the women. That's what I wanted. I wanted to get money. I wanted to get money, and I wanted to get money with all my people. I wanted everybody to be eating together and just driving good, we looking good. We got our rims on our car, because that's what I came up on. That's what I always envisioned. So, that was my short-term goal at the time.
Long term. What did you see? What did you see long term out of everything that you was doing? After you done gave him a 6-year stretch. You've been back a few times after that. Was there any type of long term vision there at all?
My long-term goals didn't come till I had my kids. Um, you know, my daughter was first, so 8 years ago I was 30. You know, that's when I began thinking, not just for me, I had to leave something behind for them to enjoy and be able to build off of. Because you know, I like coming up, we wasn't taught. Like I don't think our parents before was taught to, you know, have something to pass down and pass down. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
To have, you know, a revenue like we really just handed over poverty and been handing over poverty and handing over poverty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like I was like, man, I gotta start getting a business going. You know, like I say, you know, mother of my children, she like my girl, she helps me tremendously because she my girl, like she's like, I wouldn't call her a secretary, but she's like, she keeps everything balanced, you know. If I got the money, she know what to do with it, is with it. Like I say, she got life insurance, and you know, so if I'm gone, anything happens to me, they straight. You know what I'm saying? They get a check. And when they get old enough, they can make their own investments, and you know,
Behind every good man, there's a better woman.
true indeed.
Facts.
True indeed.
Facts. So we ain't thinking long term, right? At the time, but later we start thinking long term. What's going on now? What is the long term thinking? What are we putting into effect? What do we have going on right now? That's
well, right now I have